Recon Athlete Podcast is brought to you by Kreitz Market, The Social, and Focus Fit San Marcos.
Who watches the news more? You or
No, I look at the news online, but I don't watch that shit.
you watch the news, Chris?
A little bit, yeah. When Snoop's around.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Snoop watches it?
Snoop watches the news.
So y'all, have you been keeping up with this stuff at all?
Yeah.
I watched Joe Rogan had this like virus detective. That's what he labeled himself as, and he was talking about how the World Health Organization like had figured out a way like how this was going to happen and go down, and it like totally went that route. And they said the next step is the only way to not get it is to not breathe the air that's infected. So hand sanitizers, washing your hands, buying toilet paper, that shit's not going to stop a damn thing. But they tell people to do it to not create panic.
Well, how come it's like everything's like until May or until...
Because they said that like we just had the incubation period that began late February into March, and that it's going to reach its height in the middle of April, and then early May is when it's supposed to subside. I don't know. That's just the time frame.
So that's what this man in my work was saying. He was like, I wonder if since it's like the flu, if it's like a cold weather like
Nah, he said that
sickness.
Well, it could be, but from what this guy said, and I don't know if he's telling me the truth or not, but what I'm saying is it makes sense that just because you wash your hands or put hand sanitizer or buy fucking TP because of the coronavirus, it ain't going to stop nothing. But if whoever's breathed the air that's contaminated, they're the ones that get sick. Because that kind of makes sense.
Oh, for real?
Because think about it. Everybody in Italy was breathing the contaminated air.
Uh-huh.
And so they said a lot of times, like even kids don't even really get this virus. They're infected, but they don't have the symptoms. And so that's why you see a lot of times like kids who go to school, come back, or go to daycare and come back, and the adults get sick. That's why you're seeing like a lot of adults.
So the kids are like the host?
The kids are kind of like the carriers.
Because I got a bad immune system.
Well, that's what they're saying is individuals like who are obese.
I feel a little feverish.
Or anybody who has like respiratory issues. Like if you're a smoker, if you got a weakened immune system.
Wait a minute.
We're all susceptible. My fat ass is susceptible.
Hey,
you're a smoker. You got a weakened.
Hey, Ma, I don't smoke.
We're live. Hey, what's up, y'all?
You freaking start ripping heaters right during the coronavirus.
Man.
But they said the other thing too was like, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. But you could also be infected and not even know it.
But because are they so are they like saying, you think they're saying like May and stuff because they think they'll like, so like when is it over? Like when did like
They don't know.
like
don't know,
so
bro.
what was it? What was the last one like?
Swine flu, 2000.
But was that wasn't like this though?
No.
Not to this level.
So what was the last one then? Like
the
small
one-
polio?
like
well,
the one
SARS would have been it.
The one like this was the Mataba virus back in '96 out of Zaire.
Really?
Remember that?
No, I feel like you just made up three words.
Did that come to the United States?
Mataba, yeah, it did, man. It went to Cedar Creek, California, and they almost bombed that whole
Bombing
city.
with what?
They were trying. The city got like everybody in the city got infected, and so it was a small town in California. It was
This sounds like Resident Evil,
they
bro.
almost.
I know Outbreak, the movie.
It is Outbreak,
That
the
is
movie.
actually-
Oh, okay.
This sounds like a movie.
All right, I was hoping. I was like, man, I hope y'all get
but I'm
this.
frozen.
Hey, because for real though, I watched Outbreak last night.
Yeah,
That's a bad time to watch that movie.
Nah,
bro.
bro.
That's perfect.
Nah, I was trying to like. I'm trying to get.
Well, stay away from freaking
I'm trying to get
zoo
ready.
monkeys.
I'm trying to get ready. No, it was the a rhesus monkey or the Puccine monkey. I
That's
can't
what
remember.
he said.
Yeah, I
can't remember.
But so when is it like?
They don't know.
But like,
be really
what
honest,
was
they
the
know.
last smallpox? Were we alive during smallpox? Well, not me, for sure.
nah.
Were we all alive during
Chris
smallpox?
made it, not me.
Nah, bro, we weren't in live.
So like,
We weren't
but is
alive.
it over when they find because there's a cure for smallpox, right?
Well, this is a virus. There's no cure for viruses, only diseases.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, hey, I need to start the show. All right, Recon Athlete episode 59. I know we already started the watch party because I wanted people to hear what we were talking about because coronavirus, bro.
Hashtag.
I mean, it's getting nuts.
Hey,
we're gonna have a tournament with no fans. We're gonna have NBA games.
You think
with
we're
no
gonna hear
fans.
more cussing?
We got yeah
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
We got I mean, whole tournaments not. Ivy League. Your boy, you said your boy runs track for Penn.
Yeah.
Ivy League canceled all of their spring sports, like all spring sports, track, lacrosse. Whatever Ivy League, they be playing. Bocce ball.
They play regular sports too.
Do they?
Baseball,
Okay,
basketball.
well, whatever but they canceled all of that stuff. And then most importantly, they canceled the World Figure Skating Championships, bro. I was like, man. And then they won't give me my money back from my tickets. Can you believe that?
It's just pulling on your heartstrings.
I was like, man, World Figure Skating Championships, bro, like for real.
Well, Justin Bieber's tour, he moved it from stadiums to arenas to have less people in one place.
But you're still talking about thousands of people.
Yeah, but better than tens of thousands.
Hey, here, dog.
I already did it.
Dude, that stuff don't work.
Hey, man.
It doesn't work.
What you mean it don't work, dog?
It doesn't work. It don't do nothing.
Is that why I'm feeling feverish right now?
Just because it's all about breathing the air. Like if their air is
like the
contaminated,
Mataba virus,
man.
like outbreak. That's the way it was.
Y'all saw that this thing got changed to a level like pandemic, right? Y'all saw that?
Yeah, bro.
So I'm like,
so should we be scared, dog?
See, my biggest thing is it's starting to affect our life now.
Tienes miedo?
No, not me, bro.
Okay.
But
yeah, it is.
It is affecting us now. Like,
it is.
Not directly, but through sports and, watching different events. And am I going to be able to go to RKB and watch March Madness, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't know. I'll probably be there.
I mean, I'm going to probably be there.
Yeah. I already told him. I told Revelry. I was like, "Hey, I'm off all next week. There ain't no South by.
So you're gonna have a Corona-cation?
I'm gonna be. I was like, y'all just go ahead and put a little plaque on the bar there because I'm gonna be chilling with y'all. Because it's supposed to be raining too, so I'm not gonna be playing golf. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what the heck am I gonna do besides sit at Revelry and watch?
We should go to Peter Pan mini golf.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
Dope.
We need to go to Butler pitch and putt right across the street.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to putt?
Come on,
I know how to putt. That's it, though.
Come on, practice over here.
So, anyways.
So you totally missed my new hashtag?
What, coronavirus?
Corona-cation.
Coronation? Yeah,
vacation,
like
Corona.
Yeah. It's
That's probably already trademarked by Corona beer.
It's a vacation in your house.
For real.
Because pretty soon everybody's going to be quarantined.
Well, here's the thing. Is like, what are people doing in spring break right now? Ain't nobody worried about no damn coronavirus in spring break.
They're drinking Coronas.
Yeah, among other things.
I mean, they just had a Post Malone concert yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. But they also said booze kills the coronavirus. I don't know if that's true.
I don't drink. I've never drank in my life.
No wonder you're always sick.
Damn.
Mira, watch it.
Well, so I was wondering, like, where is it? Italy? That's in like lockdown or whatever. It's like nobody can leave their house. That's all, like no one can leave their house ever, right?
Yeah. It's just like Cedar Creek, California, when the Mataba virus took over.
So,
go ahead.
So like me and you can work from home.
I can work
and have done it. I didn't ask you. So like, what about the people that can't work from home?
What about it? They're going to be at SOL out of cash. If you ain't got no sick time, that's what people are talking about. Like, think about nurses. Like, let's say they shut down. Hypothetically, don't cause hysteria. Yeah. What if they shut down schools? Well, a large percentage of nurses have school-age children. And if those children are sent home, how are you going to have healthcare workers tending to the people who are ill?
Yeah.
And if they don't have sick time, accrued sick time.
What makes you think a lot of nurses have school-age kids?
That's
just they do.
That's
man.
just a random statistic I threw out there.
I think you made that up. Well, I think you're just assuming.
We'll look at some statistics.
I would probably assume that too.
50% of the nurses I know have a kid.
I don't know.
School aged?
No, not school aged.
Well, I know 3 nurses, and only 2 of those nurses have children.
I know 2 nurses, and one of them has a baby.
I'm related to 2 nurses, and all their kids are in college.
So they once had children.
So that's both of ours. That's 100%.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, but that's going to affect everybody, I mean, because I'm surprised they're still doing sporting events in the high schools. I mean, I guess it's less than 2,500 here in Austin area. Here in Austin, they said no events more than 2,500 kids or 2,500 people allowed.
Man,
but they're still. I mean, I don't know.
We were just who have
but
more than that.
But that's a university owned venue.
That's why they had the Post Malone concert last night.
Because that,
and we're watching Texas baseball play Abilene Christian, and there's
I don't know.
there.
I don't know. If there's 2,500 people
Yeah,
there. Though.
there probably ain't 2,500 people there. Yeah, you're right.
But so, okay, so
You're
another thing I was wondering. So,
Zach's full of questions.
I am. I'm very inquisitive.
He's young,
today.
man.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually he's talking to us and telling us how crappy we are.
Right. So like my friend works at a vet clinic, and they're also like a boarding place.
Okay.
That's how outbreak started.
So she didn't have. So if they lock down, she can't go back to work.
Yeah.
So who cares for the dogs that are there that are boarding?
Man, I will.
If you go,
Society?
well, can you go get? Can you like? If they lock it down, is it locked down like starting now, or is it like locked down and purge?
That's
alarm clock.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a good idea, though, man. Like, you know, maybe I go like foster a dog while we're all in
That's a
quarantine.
cool
No, but if you're on lockdown, how are you gonna go get it?
Well, I'm just saying, like, before we go in quarantine, I'm gonna go, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. Do they announce it? Do they like announce we're on quarantine in a day? You know?
Huh?
Do they like?
I don't know how they do that. I know in Outbreak they did it in like a day. Yeah.
But did they say like we're doing it in a day?
So
I haven't seen that movie since ninth grade biology class.
So like they like, you know, and then the army comes in and like, you know,
Yeah, we're starting to
go
really
in there.
reach on that one.
Yeah, man,
You just don't like people talking about having like fun,
Whatever.
like not fun conversations, like creative conversations.
I was the one being a part of this creative conversation.
All right. Let me shout out real quick, watch party people. Stephanie, Snoop, what up, Snoop? Snoop says, never mind. I won't.
What did he say?
I won't say what Snoop says.
Paraphrase.
Shout out to Nikki, Michelle, and Paul Partita. All my watch party people. Thank you for joining us.
I have another friends that Trinity University in San Antonio just moved all their classes online.
Right.
And they said you have until Sunday to move out of your dorms.
So move out. Oh, for the year.
Right.
Yeah,
But so like how like what if you live out of state? Like
you better call somebody or ask your boys.
I don't know, bro.
Well, there was a big petition for Texas State to move all their classes online after spring break because they got some big concerns too, and I think that's
I think Texas State.
That's a real question. They're gonna have to really answer because I mean, think about the University of Texas. You think about Texas State. Like those two schools combined are almost like 90,000 people, 90,000 students.
Yeah.
Not to mention faculty and staff.
Yeah.
UTSA and A&M San Antonio have extended spring break, and all their classes are online now.
Yeah. So
I don't think
it's crazy.
I don't think this is going to be over anytime soon.
It's going to take a couple months. But okay, so here's the thing though, man. In China, they said the cases have leveled off. You know, the because they started quarantining people.
Yeah.
And so the cases have leveled
because
off.
that hospital or hospital collapsed.
Yeah.
So they took them out.
So
they took it out.
All the numbers dropped. I got you.
Yeah, they collapsed. But anyways, yeah. So, where was I going with this?
But I'm for real. I've been taking my vitamin C tablets.
You been on high alert?
But I just started a couple days ago, so I'm probably started too late. But I still be eating candy all the time. It's bad for my immune system.
Knowing Zach, because he's so young, he's probably a carrier. So he's not going to get sick. Yeah. He's just going to give it to everybody.
And so a lot of these getting back to March Madness, a lot of these tournaments. I mean,
what about April 26th?
I think ACC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was going to talk to you about after the show.
Oh yeah, our live show because we're gonna have more than 2,500 people there. You know.
Word.
So
see y'all there.
That was real loud at my headphones.
Kreitz Market, April 26th. If everybody's still alive, coronavirus hadn't taken over the world.
We're not zombies.
If you're allowed out of your house,
if you're allowed out of your house, come down to Kreitz Market April 26th. Come to the Recon Athlete live show part 2. But so anyways, the March Madness thing, like I think ACC tournament.
Yeah.
They're done.
No fans.
Big 12 has Big 12 come out?
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't seen anything about Big 12 because they start tomorrow 11:30. That's when Texas plays.
Yeah.
Texas plays
Big
Texas
West.
Tech.
I think it's no fans.
I thought they play Friday. Texas
I
Tech.
think it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
11:30 tomorrow. It's pretty much a play-in game for those two teams because they're both on the bubble right now.
Okay. I saw Golden State. They're not going to have any fans at their games.
No, they're just that one, and then they go on a 5-game road trip. You know,
So then it's up to the other teams to make the decision.
Well, I think what the last thing I saw on Twitter was NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is going to come up with something tomorrow. So
because I feel like right now it's like game by game.
Excuse me.
Sound like Zach?
Yeah. I know, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Because I feel like as of right now, it's like a game by game. Like some people cancel, some people we saw on the ticker that Jazz Thunder is postponing. So I mean, I guess it makes sense for the commissioner to make like a blanket like rule or whatever.
They're gonna have Jazz. Yeah, you said that Jazz Thunder got postponed tonight. I mean, I think it's gonna be something that they're gonna have to just shut down. I mean, you have to shut down big gatherings for a good 60 days. It sounds like. I mean, not gonna here in Austin. We're not gonna have the Urban Music Festival.
60 days. That's a lot of days.
And then South by Southwest got canceled. We already know that. Rodeo's still happening though.
Not Rodeo Houston.
Not Rodeo Houston, but Rodeo Austin.
That got canceled.
Yep.
So Rodeo Austin, they're still partying over there.
What about Fiesta in San Antonio? Have you heard anything?
I haven't heard. That's more April.
Yeah, but it's in the next 60 days.
Yeah. And Mexicans don't care about no coronavirus.
They're gonna be the booze, man. People are legit talking like if you drink, you probably won't get it.
Are you serious? Are you being serious?
He's getting all this from Joe Rogan podcast.
No. This was before that.
Oh yeah,
podcast.
if you freaking do shrooms, you're even less probably, huh? Watching that podcast.
I don't know about that. That's true though. It's the way it metabolizes in your liver. Yeah, I don't know.
Snoop said this dude at the place I was at next to me was coughing his ass off, and I left. Don't come home, bro.
Yeah, don't be a carrier.
Don't be bringing that over here, dog.
Don't be a carrier.
I know. I don't know, bro. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's kind of scary.
I heard. Well, if that dude's coughing his ass off, I heard asses are safe with corona, so that is probably something else.
It ain't no coronavirus. So we do think. Oh, okay. Let's see. James Santa Cruz asks, "You guys think Khabib versus Ferguson is going to happen, or is the coronavirus going to cancel the fight?"
That's a King Kalunga question, but yeah.
I mean, it's most likely. I'll have to see where that's at. But I mean, it sounds like they're canceling everything.
Yeah.
It sounds like. I mean, right now. I mean, if NBA gets shut down. I mean, if the World Figure Skating Championships, aren't going on. I mean, everything. Where were they
being hosted at?
In Montreal.
Of course.
In Canada.
Hey, what do you mean, of course?
But anyway, I mean, like, I think anything with a big, I mean, including Khabib versus Ferguson, anything where there's going to be a big crowd.
I don't think that's how you say his name.
Khabib.
He's saying Khabib.
Khabib.
It's Khabib.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't watch UFC, bro. New York, April 18th. Thanks, James. But yeah, I mean, New York that's one of the
hot spots.
The hot spots, bro. But you know what? New York City, the New Yorkers,
they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Hey, get out of here with that coronavirus. Hey, I'm walking here.
So
dude, they do not care over there.
Hashtag,
they will keep living their lives. That's for sure.
Hashtag ad Tito's vodka is for drinking, not sanitizing against the coronavirus. Says Texas Monthly.
Your insides.
Well, I mean, I think that's saying like don't wash your hands with it.
Snoop says he held his breath and walked out.
So we totally see that. Just turned around about face.
I can see Snoop doing that.
There's this lady that be walking her dog outside the apartments I stay at, and she like been wearing this like mask, walking her dog. Kind of older lady.
Yeah.
I get out of my car, I'm all my way up to the room, and she be freaking out.
Oh, bro. But I mean, like, yeah. I mean, let's see. Paul asks. He says, "No Olympic Games." Like, yeah, bro. I mean,
I'll be hurt if they cancel the Olympics. I'll be hurt.
That's gonna be.
They should do the Olympics, but like the individual sports, like track or stuff like that. They should make everyone run by themselves and then compare all the times.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Like they should quarantine the lanes.
Do quarantine lanes.
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Although I bet you they wouldn't run as fast because they're not competing. They're not motivating.
So you think changing the topic here? So you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
If they've talked about, especially since they moved the combine to prime time. Mm-hmm. About what changes are going to come about with the combine because of that. I already saw a drill. Paul, I know you watch a lot of TV. There was a drill that DBs were doing where they're flipping their hips a couple times and then turning and running and like making a play on a deep ball. Mm-hmm. I'd never seen that drill before. That looked like a drill that they were doing just because it was like a cool drill, like doing it, added it this year for TV. So they were talking about Rich Eisen, I think, said that it's only a matter of time before they're running 40s next to someone.
I know. So, I said that.
So do you think? No, I did. So do you think we start to see like way faster 40s because of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're competing.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you run faster when you're.
And they do it every day, or they do it nearly every week in practice, and so you know they're running.
Because then you're not just running against the clock; you're running against somebody.
But
else.
does that take away from like a John Ross or like a Chris Johnson's 40 time?
I don't think so.
Not really,
because I don't think they're going to be astronomically faster. Yeah. I think it's going to be like.
But still, I mean, if somebody beats John Ross in a 40 race versus John Ross's solo 40 time, which one is more spectacular? Which one's a better athletic feat?
I think the faster time is going to definitely be more like, it's more impressive, but it's still going to be like, this guy ran it without any like competition. He's still fast.
It's going to be John Ross is going to be saying like, well, if I ran it like that, I would have ran a.
Let me just put it this way: when Tyreek Hill caught his teammate off that pass, when he ran from behind and caught him in the end zone, I was like, how fast was his 40 time? It would be interesting to know, because whatever it is, he's so much faster in pads than everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the real speed that people need to think about. But it's going to be more exciting if people are running side by side. I think it's going to be really cool.
I mean, people that won't be side by side in the stands are fans at at the NCAA tournament.
I like that.
So, what do you think?
He's learning.
As a viewer at home,
yeah.
So you talk about essential personnel. That's probably going to be stadium staff, teams, coaches,
but not like all stadium.
Right,
staff,
right.
yeah.
But like, there's still going to be like the people that like don't watch the game and. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, those people you go to an NBA game.
The ushers.
No, the people that stand like on the court.
Yeah. The security guy,
like this, and stare out into the crowd.
Yeah.
To basically keep you from running onto on the court, and then like at timeouts and stuff, they step like onto the court. Mm-hmm. Are they still going to be there?
No, they don't need to be there.
Cause
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's going to be some fans there. They're going to have.
They said like limited family access or whatever.
So I wonder what the limited family is.
The kids of the carrier.
You probably get so many tickets.
You only get so many tickets, like maybe
like graduation, like college graduation.
Is that for real?
You would have known because you didn't graduate.
I would figure you would, because you went to a private school. They would have limited.
Yeah, I graduated St. Edward's. Nah, they didn't.
Yeah, online.
Because I went to my cousin's graduation in Chicago, and she had a private school, and they were like, whatever the overflow was, you had to go to like this like gym from 1900. Pretty antiquated.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening, man. I mean, everybody's freaking out.
Yeah, so essential staff, there's gonna be coaches, there's gonna be like a few stadium people, there's gonna be family. So as a viewer, how weird do you think that'll be? Because my boy texted me, said his brother thinks that they'll pump in crowd noise.
I was thinking about that.
But there's no way, because you're gonna be watching no one there.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to know. It's not like the Atlanta Falcons pumping in crowd noise. When there's 100,000 people, if you pump in crowd noise, you don't really know.
Right.
But if there's 100 people and you're pumping in 100,000 people's worth of crowd noise onto the TV broadcast, like that's fake. You could tell.
Yeah, and then and like in the NBA, are they still going to play the music that they play? You know what I mean? In the
you got to turn it down.
They play those little songs and stuff. While they're.
So what I think they should do is just put in like a TV MA in the corner when the games turn on, and just boost the court mics and the mics that they put on the rim, like above the rim, and just let that sound carry it out. Word. And then I wonder if it's going to be harder to commentate those games, because if you're sitting on the little press row right there on the sideline, being like, yeah, Kawhi Leonard's having a terrible game. I don't know why he took that shot, and Kawhi Leonard just going to turn around and be like, yo, I can hear you. They never been able to hear you before.
Yeah, you'll definitely be able to hear what the dudes are saying. That's for sure. That is for sure. I mean, everything's going to be different because there's not going to be a crowd.
It's going to be a lot of shoes squeaking.
Yeah, especially with March Madness, man, because like there's not going to be any kind of adrenaline. There's not going to be any kind of, crowd, like just excitement, like whenever you get a 12 versus 5 matchup and the 12 is beating the 5, everybody starts cheering for the 12 team, right? Well, that's not going to be happening now. So that 12 team is going to have to pump up themselves. They get that adrenaline going on their own, and just it's going to be totally different. And I don't know, I'm this madness is for me has gone away. The madness right now is the damn coronavirus.
Yeah.
But
so like whenever they're shooting free throws, and then normally the opposing team's crowd is like making all the noise.
Yeah.
Is it going to be the center over there on the low block like
it's gonna be something. There's gonna be one person, like, you know how there's always one person that screams real loud. There'll be somebody on the opposite team's family that's gonna be screaming or something. There's gonna be some noise, but it's gonna be very minimal, and it's gonna be lame. It's gonna be so lame.
And I think it's
you don't
gonna
think it's gonna be you don't think it's gonna be a bunch of like smack talking between the two benches?
I mean,
no,
players on the floor.
The shit talking is gonna be way more. It's gonna be. That's what my boy said. It's gonna be nothing but shit talking and shoe squeaking.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think it's gonna be.
But I think
but they can't play that on air.
What TVMA?
Yeah,
the XFL did.
That's cool.
One time.
Anyways, go ahead.
But I think it's gonna be the worst for that championship game.
Yeah,
to win the championship game and run onto the court with the only cheering coming from you and your dad.
Yeah.
Like, because normally, like, there's a point where, like, you dogpile on the court or whatever and get back up, and then you're done cheering with your teammates, but the crowd is still going, and you, like, turn around and, like, thank the crowd pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be so quiet, you know? Like,
yeah, it's not gonna.
What if?
And they're gonna move the Final Four. By the way,
these big schools who
have
like
UIW?
have hospitals in them, like UT, like they have a hospital, right?
Yeah.
Why not bring in 10,000 fans and get them all checked out, or let someone do a lottery and get 10,000 fans, and if everybody clears.
The reward for not having coronavirus is you can go to March
Madness, and every school does it. Just go to the hospital, get checked out by a healthcare professional,
or only doctors can go.
Go on about your business.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean,
because I'm going to tell you right now, the ratings are I think the ratings are going to just like go down the tube without fans there.
Yeah,
and then they're going to. I think these people in the TV land are going to buckle, and they're going to say, just let them in.
It's just not interesting.
Yeah,
you know, it's just not interesting if there's
boring.
no.
So where did you hear that they're moving the Final Four?
I heard it a couple hours ago.
On Joe Rogan podcast?
No. It was on ESPN. They said they're going to move from the Mercedes-Benz Center to possibly a smaller arena.
To your local Mercedes-Benz dealership.
Maybe. In the back, you know, they set up a couple of like, you know,
where the
baskets.
What's gonna be Uncle Drew?
Where the body shop guys play basketball in between cars.
I mean,
they play soccer, bro.
Man, they might as well move it to Rucker Park, man, in New York City, or move it to like, some kind of like, I mean, make it exciting, put it in an outdoor venue. You know,
that's what I heard on the podcast I was listening to. Is like for NBA games, why don't they move it to like the big place to play in that area, like Rucker Park, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't be able to. You'd have to like police the area.
Yeah,
because there's still like right now, like NBA's postponing and canceling games, but life isn't postponed. Like we're not on lockdown, we're not quarantined. Like what's if they're playing, if the Mavs are playing the Spurs down the block, what's going to keep everyone from walking there and trying to watch? So you're going to have to like police it, and then that turns into just as many people outside the gate, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. This is this is crazy times right now, man.
Uncharted territory.
This is crazy times, man. You know, like, I mean, I'm not excited about the March Madness. I mean, I'm
excited to see what happens.
We're almost,
but that'll wear out. Yeah, but that'll wear out. You know,
I mean, we're almost 30 minutes into this podcast,
and I gotta go.
And Zach's got to go. He's going to go to a dinner, and we haven't even talked about any of the sport. We are talking about the sports, but we're talking about the impact of the coronavirus. But I'm just saying, man. I mean, this is a crazy time, to be living. But hopefully, Lord willing, this virus will go away. But the earth is trying to get rid of some of us. It's fighting back against the humans.
Oh man, I'm too conspiracy theory to think that.
Why?
I feel like that would be a conspiracy theory.
I think this was like
set.
I think this was
natural selection.
On purpose.
It's natural selection.
Not natural selection.
Not naturally selected.
Not naturally at all. I think this was done on purpose.
See, because what gets me is like, why is all this stuff happen? Like, why are all these like changes and stuff happening like today, like yesterday? It's all.
Well, you heard what happened today, right?
No, what happened today?
Harvey Weinstein got convicted.
I don't even know who that is. I don't watch the news.
Yeah,
I skip over those stories on Hot New Hip Hop.
So do your conspiracy theory is that Harvey Weinstein?
Not just because of that, but
what do you think it was freaking Iron Man?
Yes, he was. What was that character?
Tony Stark.
His
Power Rangers.
His father's partner, who was played by Jeff Bridges, who had the bald head with the beard. Iron Man 1. I forgot his name. He turned out to be a bad guy.
The Rock.
Yeah, I don't know.
With the beard. Noah's Ark.
No, not Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
Anyways, you got to roll out.
Go.
Where are you going?
I gotta go to dinner.
Where are you going to eat?
With whom?
I'm meeting my boy Reese Watson, who played football at Vandergrift. He's home for spring break,
that
so
name.
I told him I'd take him to dinner. Yeah.
All right, man.
I thought you would be here on time. So
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for
8 o'clock.
Thanks for showing up.
everyone, be safe. Shout out to everyone in the watch party.
That's Snoop.
That's Snoop. Okay.
Shout out to that person that just commented on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, Neil Nassett said, all we'll hear are sneaker squeaking. He also said,
I said that.
Yeah. He also said he's not letting his mom do Disney in a month because she's 74 years old. She's crazy. Hey, bring that Corona up in here, dog. Hey, you got to take Zach's spot. Zach's leaving. All right. Recon Athlete episode number 59. Chris Sanchez, Zach Lucetto is out. Paul Rodriguez here. Snupe Daniel just walking into the green room. So talking about March Madness, Paul, like Texas is still on the bubble. They're part of the first four in.
Yeah.
First, according to Joe Lunardi. Really, tomorrow's game, whether there's going to be fans there or not, is going to be pretty much a play-in game for Texas Tech and Texas. All right. I mean, they're the two bubble teams in the Big 12. Texas could have pretty much cemented their invite into the tournament if they had beaten Oklahoma State on Saturday, which is the game I went to.
Yeah,
by the
I
way,
did see that.
I went to that game.
On your IG.
Only game I went to all season long. All season long.
I was gonna say, dang, Chris doing it big. So I know you got events
and it was terrible.
Really?
Terrible. 81-59. They were horrible. They couldn't get anything going on offense. Defensively, the transition game was killing them. They couldn't get back. I was impressed by Kai Jones. They definitely miss Jericho Sims. He's out for the season. I mean, you're talking 10 points, 8 rebounds, and a block a game out of him that you're missing for Texas. Garrett Little, I think I can't remember his name, but he's the highest or best 3-point percentage shooter for Texas. He's out right now. I mean, it's just, and they had a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were on a roll. All they really had to do was win their last home game. And there was a big crowd there, dude. There was a big crowd because it's the last home game. They're on a 5-game winning streak. You know, Texas fans are fickle. They're going to show up when the teams are winning. So they were winning, and then they show out and they just lay an egg. Complete egg.
Are they like a big team that lives by the 3, dies by the 3?
I mean, pretty much, man. I mean, they definitely were dying by the 3-point shot. And that was the one thing that I kept, just complaining. I was like, why do they keep throwing threes up? Just like get to the basket, but they couldn't really get to the basket. Nobody could get down there. I mean, the only one that could really was Kai Jones. And and he threw down some, monster dunks, which was awesome, by the way. But yeah, man, they were just, they couldn't hit a shot. Oklahoma State was all over them. And that's the thing. Like they're going to play if Texas wins,
right.
Like I said, it's a pretty much playoff game between them and Texas Tech. I mean, the winner is probably going to be into the tournament. But I think it's Oklahoma State and Kansas State. I want to say, I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma State won.
Yeah, so Oklahoma State.
Uh-huh.
So they're playing. So if they win, they're going to play Oklahoma State again.
Oh, it'll be like a rematch. But this is going to be like at a neutral site, or is this?
Yeah, neutral site. So then if they beat Oklahoma State, then they'll most likely play Kansas in a semifinal. But right now for the Texas Longhorns, what they really need to do is just focus on beating Texas Tech, because from everything that I've read, everything that I've seen, everything I've heard,
right.
This game between the Red Raiders and the Longhorns is a play-in game for those two teams. And if Texas wins, then the national runner-up from last year is going to miss the tournament and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And if Texas Tech wins, then the Longhorns are out, and Shaka Smart's job might be in jeopardy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to follow up with. So it's like, this pretty much. Do you think the team is like very well aware that in order for them to succeed in Shaka Smart to come back, they really need to perform and go 2 rounds deep in this tournament as far as the Big 12 tournament?
I mean,
because really, you said like they have to win tomorrow.
They have to win tomorrow, get in the tournament,
probably get into the big dance,
right?
And so, that's kind of a lot of pressure for a lot of young men who probably been playing well the last 6 games, minus last Saturday. They rattled off like 4 or 5 wins, right? And then came up short against Oklahoma State at home. Mm-hmm. And now going into this tournament, a lot of weight to say, look, if y'all lose the first round, like, your coach is out.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to put it like that. But yeah, that's a definite possibility. That is a definite possibility that if they lose, Shaka could, you never know what's going to happen with these, these boosters, because they're the ones that really run this program.
For sure. And then I'm pretty sure they're looking at A&M, who their head coach just got SEC Coach of the Year, and A&M. So I'm pretty sure they're looking at their cross-town rival or cross-state rival and saying, if A&M's having this much success, who do we really need to go hire? They thought it was going to be Shaka Smart coming from VCU, but that didn't turn out to be the case. But you're right. Donors are running the show.
Yeah. So, they need to win tomorrow. They need to win at least 2 games. Really what they need to do is get into the tournament and win 1 game in the tournament.
That would be sufficient.
They need to get, I think that would be sufficient. So we'll see, if they can do that.
What are you thinking, Chris? You think they can do it?
Yeah, I think they can beat Tech. They took care of Tech a couple weeks ago by 10 in Lubbock, so I think they can do that. So, and if they got to be motivated right now because of the way they lost on Saturday.
Yeah. So
I think they can definitely do that. All right, Recon Athlete, episode number 59. Chris Sanchez, Paul Rodriguez, Snupe Daniel chilling here with us. Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
With all the coronavirus talk, like nobody's,
everybody's talking about this. This is like the leading information coming off of every wire. What's up, Snoop?
Breaking 3 minutes ago, Utah All-Star center Rudy Gobert has tested positive for coronavirus.
See,
breaking
NBA.
That's it.
NBA. No more NBA. NBA is done.
That is amazing.
NBA is done. They're not going to have any games. That's why the Utah Oklahoma City game was.
Mm-hmm. They said due to unforeseen circumstances, and then they wish him to have a good night. The PA announcer for everybody wasting their time, and then it just broke out that Gobert was positive. I'm like, oh my god!
So all those people potentially are potentially.
Would he have to breathe in their mouth when they had to open their mouth? He'd go.
It just has to be in the air. He just has to breathe into the air.
That's why I do coughed. I was like,
you literally held your breath and walked out.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd already paid my tab, and I was like, bye.
It's crazy, bro.
It's serious, man. It's serious right now.
So NBA isn't. Why is that calling me right
Probably
now?
He just heard that information.
Yeah.
Can you
put him on speaker here? He put on speaker. I'll put him on my microphone.
All right, here you go. What's up?
Yo, put me on the pod.
I got you. We got you on the microphone. What's up?
Yo, apparently Rudy Gobert of the Jazz is testing positive for coronavirus.
We just saw that. Yeah, we just saw it on Twitter, bro. The NBA's done.
The Jazz and the Thunder are being quarantined right now.
Yeah, NBA. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. NBA is done. They're not gonna have any more NBA games. We can hear good.
Yeah, here's good.
Yeah, yeah, bro. No more NBA games.
That is freaking crazy.
I'm going to take a shower.
All right, later. Yeah, bro. Everybody go home, dog.
DraftKings just reported Rudy Gobert.
For real. Everybody go home, man. It's crazy, man.
The NBA has suspended the season.
Told you.
Wow.
Breaking news.
NBA has suspended the season.
Oh my God.
Didn't I just say that?
This has got to directly impact the
NBA's done.
NCAA tournament.
Dude.
It has to directly impact it.
Do I need to hold off on my job decision because of this?
I don't know, bro.
Are kids going to be able to play?
Are kids going to be able to go to school?
Are they going to be able to go to spring camp and 7-on-7? And
I don't know. Maybe not for the next couple months, man. That's crazy, dude. All NBA's done. Are they still playing that Dallas and?
I'm sure they are.
So Dallas was playing right now. That game's still happening?
Oh my God!
Or do they just tell everybody to go home?
I think you should just tell everybody to go home. It makes no sense. So looking right here, it looks like the Knicks, Hawks, Hornets, Heat, and Nuggets, Mavericks are still playing.
Yeah, I still got them on my fantasy.
Man, all y'all go home, dog.
They're all those games are in the 4th except for that Dallas game.
Oh, y'all go home, man.
It's time to get more out of breakfast.
Might as well. I mean, I'm going to pull up the Dallas game right now. I want to see if they're going to talk about anything and see if they're probably going to make an announcement.
Man, y'all.
We'll be able to see it, Chris.
I know y'all, if y'all watching us sitting at the bar, on your phone or whatever, you should probably just go home.
Yeah, close your tab.
Close your tab, dog. I mean, this is crazy, bro.
I'm still going out tonight. But
I mean, the Mataba virus, dog. I'm telling you, man, liquefies your insides.
what?
Yeah, that was pretty sick. That's a sick symptom for that virus.
I was trying to tell these guys about the Mataba virus from '96. It came out of Zaire. You remember that one? Dustin Hoffman and Cuba Gooding Jr. were fighting it, and Donald Sutherland was trying to bomb a small town because everybody had it. You remember that, Snoop?
The NBA suspended this season. That makes me more sad than even the South by.
Yeah.
Because
So, what about championship? What about playoffs?
nothing. I'm sure it's done.
So if the NBA does this, we're not. Why are we even sitting here talking about March Madness?
Yeah, they're totally gonna cancel.
They're gonna cancel everything.
They're going to cancel it all. XFL gonna get canceled. That is ridiculous.
2020.
Maybe the Mayans were off by 8 years.
I don't know about all that.
Well, maybe it'll take 8 years for it to run its course, Corona. Nah, man, let's not stop talking like that.
But I'm just saying, bro, this is crazy, man.
It's very plausible.
They just, come on, they just suspended the NBA season.
Indefinitely.
So that means
nuts.
So if the NBA does that, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League, Major League Soccer, any major sports that are going on right now,
Any professional sports.
major professional sports that are going right now, they're going to be suspended. This is
How the hell did Rudy Gobert get this?
He breathed the air, bro.
You just had to breathe air,
You
bro.
just got to breathe the air.
It's crazy, bro. Read it. What does it say?
I don't want to. The NBA announced that a player on the Utah Jazz has preliminary tested for COVID-19. The test result was reported shortly prior to tip-off of tonight's game between the Jazz and OKC at Chesapeake Energy Arena. At that time, tonight's game was canceled. The affected player was not in the arena. The NBA has suspended gameplay following the conclusion of tonight's schedule of games until further notice. The NBA will use this hiatus to determine next steps for moving forward.
Man, dang, they got SVP Scott Van Pelt out talking about
Early.
this.
He's probably still asleep right now. He don't even come on air until like 11 o'clock.
So the Mavs game is still going on right now.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
No.
Mavs game's still happening. This is some breaking news, man. Episode 59 of Recon Athlete Podcast, man. This is where you get all your stuff. But yeah.
What does that thing say? Adam Wojciechowski say.
Adrian Wojciechowski, NBA has suspended the season. But not until this Dallas
until these
game
games are over.
Until this Mavs game is over.
How about the other game tonight? Is that canceled too?
It didn't say anything about those yet.
Hope they play it. I got some showdown.
Look
at they show Mark Cuban's reaction.
He can't. He's in disbelief.
Yeah, he's in disbelief.
Get out of. He's running. Look, he's like, fuck this shit. I'm sorry. Can I say that on this podcast?
Yes.
Bye. In word.
Yeah, look, he's out.
Look, he's
showing the players.
He's showing the players.
He was showing the players.
He's probably showing them who got infected.
Wow, man. NBA season suspended for a while. I'm gonna because that's what I said. I mean, even when you said Rudy Gobert, I was like, NBA season's done. So now that came off right off the bat. I'm gonna say March Madness is
gonna
be canceled.
Yeah.
Bro.
What else? Coachella's done. South by Southwest, Tomorrowland, Ultra Music Festival, Korea Times Music Festival, Emerald City Comic Con, Pearl Jam concerts,
Summer Vacation,
Mariah Carey. Man,
I just touched my face. Ah!
Am I gonna have to spend my whole spring break quarantined?
It's a Corona-cation.
That's why we got Call of Duty.
Corona-cation.
Man,
they're pulling some news,
man. So now we're gonna go to the store again, and toilet paper is gonna be gone.
you better hope
right now.
You better hope there's food.
Let's continue this podcast as we go to HEB and just start doing a whole segment in the house.
We'll do a vlog on the road.
Yeah.
Oh man, remember when we did that, Snoop?
Yeah.
We did the radio show from my car.
That was so. It's a good story.
That was awesome.
It's a really good story.
That was awesome. We did fan stand from my car. All right, episode 59. Recon athlete Chris Sanchez, Snupe Daniel, Paul Rodriguez. Zach Luceto's on his way to dinner. Zach, I don't know if you should go to dinner.
Go home.
Zach, I know you're on here. I see you on the watch party, man. You might want to go home, dog. Dude, this is nuts, man. This is nuts.
All it needs to do now is wind up like The Walking Dead. That people they come down with it, fucking start turning into zombies.
It's gonna be like that movie 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
You got a gun, don't you, Chris? Dang it, we should have got more.
Yeah, I do have a gun. I need
we
more.
should have bought more guns, some more semi-automatics.
Yeah.
Dang, Snoop getting gangster.
Yeah, I know.
I do have a weapon.
Oh my God.
I've got limited ammo though, so we're gonna have to be precise with our shots.
Go to Walmart, let's buy some bullets.
Man, y'all don't need all that. You just need a blunt object like the camera.
I'm not that strong.
That's not the
the
kind of blunt objects that
Neither
Snoop is
are
used to.
Yes, I know. Speaking of blunt objects,
right.
I need to go grab one right now. I'm stressed out.
Make sure you get your blunt objects safe and secured.
All right, so dang man, this is crazy. This is a crazy episode.
Good. Who cares about everything else?
Yeah, who cares about
Who
Dak's
gives a
contract?
crap?
Who cares about Dak's contract?
I'll give a good damn right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's a bug right there. Oh my God. I freaked out
So,
by that.
like, is it time to panic?
It's definitely time to be concerned.
So Kalunga says, "I got guns, lots. I'll scoop y'all."
Let's go. Come on through.
Okay.
Come get us,
I'm
Kalunga.
ready.
That's a long way to go.
Come get us. Come scoop us. He's got a big ride.
I'm not worried about the ride. I'm worried about
I did
the
have
day.
like some real talk. I had some end of the world dreams, but it was remember when I got like broke before the season, I had like that infection, I had to take all those drugs
Yeah.
or whatever. And like for a week straight, and it's probably the medication, but I had like I don't know, like world ending dreams, and it freaked me out. It was real sad. I don't know if it's like a premonition. I don't want to think that. Coronavirus sounds scary. What if like a year from now we're like, oh my God, we didn't even know.
Bruh.
I'm not trying to build fear, but I'm scared.
So apparently, though, Snoop, I don't know if you heard this, but apparently, if alcohol will help stave off the coronavirus, that's what Paul says.
According to some outlets, booze will kill coronavirus.
Let's go drink.
I mean, I think it'll either kill the coronavirus or it'll just make you not worry about it.
Make you probably not worry.
Yeah,
about
I think that's probably more like it is.
Well, it's just as long as you keep your mouth hydrated, if the coronavirus gets in your mouth, if you're constantly drinking water, you'll wash the virus or whatever into your stomach, and the stomach acids will kill it. Did y'all know that? That's some stuff from the CDC.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So just stay hydrated, or
just
keep drinking.
It said that you need to be drinking like every 15 minutes or whatever. If you aren't, not drinking, but just like ingesting a liquid to stay super hydrated.
Man. All right.
I'm kind of. I mean, this is a weird time to be kind of hungry, but I'm kind of hungry.
That's okay.
I mean,
I'm hungry too.
I mean,
Oh man.
I ain't worried about no ghosts.
Man.
I'm just saying, man. I think
Dude,
it is unfortunate that the NBA got shut down, and probably a lot of the professionals, the NCAA, will be shut down. But man, I'm still gonna have to go to work tomorrow.
Me too.
We're still gonna have to pay our taxes.
Me too.
Where it ain't nothing ever gonna really change besides maybe a TP shortage, but that's about it.
I haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up.
Yeah.
I mean, dang, bro. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, man.
Shoot, just don't do them. Shoot, see what the government does.
They'll come get your bank account. What they'll come do.
But I don't know. What do y'all think?
I'm gonna file an extension.
What do you think? What do you think about this?
File
What
an extension.
do you think about this coronavirus? Wes, you just got on here. What do you think about the coronavirus, man? NBA is done.
Done.
NBA has been canceled.
What about
Suspended.
DFS?
DFS.
Suspended.
What about the draft? NFL draft.
What are we?
They're gonna do it from their bedrooms.
What are we going to talk about? on Recon.
Man,
The world how it used to be.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, there's going to be no internet, so nobody's going to be able to get us.
Damn that
anyways.
coronavirus can't touch the internet. Sorry.
This is how the machines take over.
The machines. We're gonna nuke the skies to.
This is how the machines took over. Skynet created the coronavirus to take out the humans.
The humans.
And the humans will be eliminated, and the machines will take over. I don't know, bro.
I think I'm about to get me some pizza, bro. I've been having a stressful day.
Yeah.
And I ain't even worried about no coronavirus.
Y'all need, okay, bottom line is
When I'm stressed, I eat.
Bottom line is if there's a game tomorrow, Texas needs to beat Texas Tech to get into the tournament. That probably isn't going to happen because of the coronavirus scare.
Maybe the coronavirus is going to scare Jerry Jones into signing Dak Prescott.
So maybe they should go ahead and Dak Prescott should go ahead and sign that tender. What is it? $33 million a year.
Get something, man.
105 guaranteed. Only thing guaranteed right now is this moment because everything could be gone. You never know.
Like this magic moment.
Magic moment. So Dak, they're offering you 105 guaranteed. I think Kirk Cousins got 108. So you could probably hold out for 108 guaranteed. But I think Dak and Kirk Cousins are probably about the same tier, don't you think?
I want to know what Dak Prescott's going to get when he signs the contract, not what the guaranteed contract says, because there's a difference between you're guaranteed at signing and guaranteed in the contract. Because with those incentives and guaranteed in the contract, I'm sorry, you still got to hit some of those incentives. But guaranteed at signing, that's really what you want to have. And I think Dak Prescott's going to look for like $100 million, 95 to 100 million guaranteed at signing, because I think Jared Goff only got like 56 million at signing. And so I think that's the real number that people really need to look at. Is Dak Prescott's probably not asking for $40 million a year per se guaranteed, but he probably wants like 25, 28 guaranteed at signing. So he knows no matter if injury happens, the coronavirus kills the NFL season for the next 10 years, he's going to get his check.
Right.
So they're going to have to figure it out.
Yeah. So, oh my God. Wes says, he says, wow, because I guess he just heard. Guess he just heard about the NBA news from us. He did say he's eating Gaddy's right now. So,
oh sweet.
Partita says Gaddy's is bomb. Gaddy's is bomb.
It is.
Mr. Gaddy's is bomb.
You got
to get the ranch with it though.
I've been sleeping on Gaddy's until you introduced me back to it.
Yeah.
I was sleeping on it.
Yeah, Gaddy's. You got to get the ranch with it though.
So on Fanstand, I posted, will there be Texas high school football next year? 6 votes so far. All yes.
Nobody's right.
Could the NFL save professional sports? Could the NFL figure out a way through its like security department to find a way to like sterilize the air around a stadium and inside a stadium to where they can hold events? I think that's a really good question to figure out, because that's the issue. The issue is, how do you clean the air? Well, I'm pretty sure there's an engineer somewhere who figured that out. Probably like the people at NASA. They got to recycle air. You got to sterilize it, don't you?
Yeah.
NASA, Houston, let's get on this.
Now 21 votes, 71% yes, 19% I don't know, 10% no.
Wow.
Yeah, if you want to vote on that, where's that? At Fanstan ATX on Twitter? At Fanstan ATX on
Twitter.
Twitter.
The kids are going to react to this because nobody is like, I mean, usually this is an adult conversation. You really don't hear like children's reactions to what's going on, especially like high school students. I mean, I don't know why there would be baseball games anymore.
I mean, like
any sport.
I don't think there's going to be any sports
outdoors, indoors,
bro. And like I said, that question I asked earlier about my potential job. I mean, it really has me. Earlier today, I was thinking, why would I even think that has anything to do with my job? But after the NBA canceled today, now I'm like, oh, hold on. Anyway, not to not give away too much.
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
go
ahead, Paul.
It's one of those things that I think you definitely have to take into consideration, because I mean, if your livelihood depends on athletics, I mean, this is a crunch time. This is like something that people really need to be concerned about if it's going to affect your livelihood.
I mean, recon athletes definitely affected by this. So we go. Hey, but you know what? We'll just change our format for a little while.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Talk about Bachelor.
Bachelor.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll talk about
Jersey Days. Can we talk about Jersey Days and Jersey Shore family vacation?
Yeah. We'll talk about Jersey Shore.
Word.
We can talk about what else is out there. Talk about The Circle on Netflix. You can watch The Circle.
Netflix is coming with some hot old school 90s movies out there. Watched Space Jam last night with MJ and Bugs Bunny.
I watched Outbreak.
Bro, you had people a little scared when you were talking about that little city in California.
Wataba virus, yeah.
I mean, you get people. I was a little concerned, like, is he talking about it? And then when you dropped the bomb, I was like, oh, it's because they didn't drop the bomb on that little city or that little town. You gave us the inside of what the movie was going
so if y'all, so everybody on the watch party, if y'all want to freak yourselves out even more, go watch Outbreak on Netflix right now. I'm gonna watch it again.
Get liquefied inside.
Red butt monkeys. Might as well break out hard R now. The end of the world's coming.
Right.
More people need to know.
Partita says supposed to go watch UT on Friday. I don't know if that's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Now 25%
of what?
of the kids who I'm assuming most of them are going to be children.
Yeah.
Responding to fan stands say they're unsure.
That's up from 19, right?
That was up from full 100%. Yes, there will be a season to combine almost 30% no or I don't know.
NFL, y'all got to get with some experts on this. Y'all got to be the ones that save the professional sports landscape.
And I'm going to tell you this right now, like sports is a getaway. You know, sports is kind of a respite, right? It's kind of like it's something that, you know, no matter what's going on in the world, you can always turn to sports and, you know, turn on a game or, you know, go to a game or do something and forget about everything that's happening in the world. We can't do that right now.
Yeah.
I think if there wasn't like panic before, there might be a little, there most likely is going to be more panic now because we're not going to be able to distract ourselves from this pandemic that's happening with the sports world. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy, dude. So, good luck, everybody. Love y'all.
Damn.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Don't even like that.
We're not signing off forever.
Paul, do you think?
I was waiting for it. I was like, he's not setting me up like that. Paul, do your thing.
Paul, do your thing.
No, I am not doing it after that.
I was like, the bell, wash your hands, we gone.
Wash your damn hands.
Hey, but for real, man, I mean, it's kind of crazy, man, because it's true though, you know, like, I mean, after 9/11 happened, you know,
yeah,
like
I was going to bring that up,
like, you know, the Boston thing, you know, Houston with the floods.
Right.
I mean, like everything that, you know, all these natural disasters that happen, which, I mean, this could be classified as a natural disaster, don't you think?
Yeah, I would totally agree with that.
You know?
It's already been declared as a local disaster in Austin.
Yeah.
Right.
Travis County.
So I mean, you know, it's just like it's just crazy times, man. You know, and hopefully, you know, Lord willing, we get through this stuff.
But man, we've always been resilient. Like especially, you know, locally, especially in Texas.
Yeah.
I think that we have the brightest minds in the world to like we can figure this out. And I think there's somebody who has a solution. We just need to find them.
Yeah.
I really believe it because it's all we just need to clean the air.
Yeah.
If we can clean the air, we'll be. If we can seed clouds, if we can develop AI, if we can split an atom, if we can do all these great technological feats, we can figure out how to clean some damn air.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We just need to find Colonel Sterling and Major Salt.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's Dustin Hoffman and Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It sounds like. Hey, that'll be tomorrow. That'll be Friday's duo. With you on Fox 7.
Yeah. It'd be the modern day Colonel Sterling and Major Salt.
Yeah.
This is Dustin Hoffman and Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, yeah.
on Outbreak.
Now he's got to watch it.
Hey, we'll put it on here in a little bit, you know, in the green room. All right, man. Anything else we want to talk about besides this? Man, this is a crazy episode, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I've had it fun.
We've dropped some gems today.
Yeah.
With the help of Snoop.
Yeah.
Zach.
Any breaking news on Twitter?
You know where I get my breaking news from? DraftKings.
All right, so shout out everybody that was on the watch party. I'm going to shout out to Partita, Kalunga, Wes, Neil Nassett, My cousin Chris Sanchez. What?
Atlanta and the Hawks and Knicks just went to overtime.
Everybody that I met, I shouted out earlier. Shout out to Shell Perkins, and hopefully there's an episode 60, y'all.
Oh my God!
I'm just playing.
My chest hurts.
I'm just playing. All right, man. This is gonna be everybody's gonna be fine. Just like Paul said, just drink a lot of alcohol, and that'll fight the coronavirus. All right,
or drink a lot of water.
Water and alcohol. Vodka water. That's kind of what I do.
Turn it up.
All right, Paul. Now you can do your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, join the podcast. Please like, subscribe, wash your damn hands. Don't buy all the toilet paper. Click the bell on YouTube. We'll let you know when we upload. We gone.